All right. A very good evening to all of you. My name is Veronica, and I'm going to be your mentor for today. So I welcome each and every one of you all to this wonderful and exciting session of learning, right? Session of learning. How many of y'all are new to LeapScholar? How many of y'all are new to LeapScholar? How many new students here? Please write new in the chat box. How many of us are new? Okay, so Nitin is new, Kanjot is new, Gurdeep, Anshul, very nice, Davinder, Arif, Leela. Okay, welcome. I welcome each and every one of you. Ragat, I can see your name, Ragat. Very good. All right. So, what is our topic for today? What are we going to learn today? Which module we are learning today? What do you see on your screen? What are we learning? We are going to learn about reading. Okay, we're going to learn something about reading, reading tips, isn't it? Reading module, reading tips. Fantastic, fantastic. How many of you all know who I am? How many of you all know who I am? Are you all aware of about me? If you all are old students, then yes. But if you all are new students, then I would like to give a very short introduction. My name is Veronica Victoria, and yes, are you? My name is Veronica, and I work as a master trainer in the IELTS team of LeapScholar. Very, very proud to be a part of this company because they help a lot of students. We help a lot of students to achieve their dreams, and we have seen that turn into a reality. So I feel very blessed to be a part of a student's journey, right? Now, I have got over 19 years of experience. I've been teaching to students English and IELTS, more than 3,000 hours of teaching experience. I have taught more than 15,000 students over the past 5 to 6 years, and very fortunate to have received great scores from these students, fantastic scores, all seven and above, right? Uh, it does not come without hard work. Okay, so it is a partnership between you and me, or the teacher and the student. So we do our best over here to guide you, and you have to do your bit as well, right? So that's a little about me, and I'm from Bangalore. Okay, now let us yes, Aman, I think most of us face problems in reading. I was just coming to that question. How many of us love the reading module? Come on, let me see. How many of us love the reading module? Write love in the chat box. Come on. How many of us love the reading module? Oh my God, I don't see too many loves here, right? How many of us don't like it? Okay, enjoy it. Okay, all right, love it. It's scoring. It's scoring. It's very scoring, Supriya. Very good. How many of us find it very difficult? Don't like it. Hate is a very strong word, right? So let me not put the word hate. Okay, difficult, challenging. Yes, yes. Okay, all right. So I understand that we have a mixed crowd here. Some of us really love it because they love the challenge that comes with it. Okay, and it's interesting. That is why they love it. Some of us don't like it because it's difficult due to many reasons, right? Due to many reasons. Okay, now, we have students who know something about the IELTS. We have students who do not know anything about the IELTS exam. Many of y'all are new to the platform, and we also have old students as well. So let us see what you all know a little bit. I need to gauge what you know and what you don't know. Okay. So let's play a short, try to understand what you know. Okay. Let me ask you a few questions in the chat box. Are you ready for a quick quiz before we start? A quick quiz. Okay. It's okay. Davinder, you're here to learn whether you don't know anything or you know everything. It doesn't matter. For students who don't know today, you will learn something. For students who know, it's a revision. Revision is always good. Okay. How many modules are there in the IELTS exam? Come on, fast. How many modules are there in the IELTS exam? The answer is 4. The answer is 4. Name them quickly. All old students will write short form now. I'm very sure of it. And all new students will write the full word. Supriya is an old student, and so is, yes, and many students. So we have 4 modules. We have listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Okay. So the listening module is conducted on the day of the exam. The listening exam is conducted for how many minutes? Do we know? Do we know how many minutes? 2 minutes. Listening exam, Shamlal. 30 minutes, half an hour. How many questions? How many questions you get asked? How many questions? Very good. 40 questions. So listening exam is conducted for 30 minutes. You are asked 40 questions. Okay. And there are 4 sections. All right. Let's come to writing because we'll do reading last. Let's come to writing. Writing, how many questions for writing? How many questions for writing? Wonderful. You get 2 tasks, 2 questions, 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. Very nice. How many minutes for writing? How much time do you get for the exam? 60 minutes. Awesome. 60 minutes. Absolutely right. So both general and academic students, you all will get 60 minutes for 2 questions, right? So task 1 is either a letter writing or a report writing. And task 2 is your essay writing. Perfect. Bang on. Speaking. Speaking is conducted for how many minutes? Speaking is conducted for how many minutes? Okay. 150. Supreet, my God, do you want to stay at the examination center for the whole day? Is it 15 minutes? Okay. 11 to 14 minutes is the time. Okay. Maximum 15 minutes. How many questions do you get asked? Do you know that? How many questions? No, you don't know. Okay. What about the parts? How many parts are there for speaking? How many parts? Very good. There are 3 parts to the speaking module. Wonderful. So those students who don't know, you can see on your screen, and those students who did a fantastic job by giving some answers over here, the listening module is conducted for 30 minutes. There are 4 parts and 40 questions. The reading is a mystery because that's what we are going to do next. Writing is going to be conducted for 60 minutes. You will be given 2 questions. Nobody going to disturb you. Okay, so you can complete it in 60 minutes. And speaking is a 3-part exam for 15 minutes altogether, not each, altogether. All right, let us come to the reading because that's going to be our question today. Now you write in the chat box, how many passages come for the reading exam? Can you tell me how many passages? 3 passages. Okay. All right. 3 passages. What is the duration of this exam? What is the duration of the reading exam, reading module? 60 minutes. All right. 60 minutes. Okay. Great. And the number of questions? 40 questions. Right? 40 questions. Now, I want to add something here. Okay. Or let me not add, let me ask you. There are 2 types of students going to write the reading exam. One is the general. General students are those students who go abroad to work or for migration purpose or for PR purpose. And we have academic students. So academic students who are going abroad to study. So academic students will have fixed 3 passages. General students also 90% of the time it's 3 passages. But variably, you can say very rarely you get 4 or 5. But most of the time I've seen it's 3. It's 3. Okay. So both of y'all, whether you're going to study or whether you're going abroad, y'all are going to get the same number of passages, more or less. Okay. Now, what is the difference between these 2? Is there any difference between academic and general question in the reading module? Anybody knows? What is the difference between that? Do you think that now ma'am is going to teach you, I'm going to teach you some hacks. I'm going to teach you some tips. Do you think it's going to be different for general and different for academic? No. Wonderful. Now listen to me very carefully. The only difference between an academic and a general reading module is the difficulty level of the passage. The remaining question types, the strategies, everything remains the same. So academic students are going to get more harder passages when compared to a general student. All right. Is that clear? Is that clear? Of course, difference in marking, but I'm talking now mostly about the passages. Okay. So remaining things remain the same. So even if you are going to join Leap, you're going to be learning the same strategies. I'm going to teach you everything to ensure that you're going to crack your reading module with a band 9 and nothing less. Okay. All right. Now, let's proceed. All right. Why do you find the reading module difficult? Let us understand that. Can I understand from you what are the challenges you are facing with the reading module? So many students here said they are finding it difficult. What challenges do you face? What is the first challenge that you face? Very good. Time management. Okay. Language understanding. All right. Paragraph matching, that's matching headings. Okay. Question types. All right. Okay. Great. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Can you tell me these three passages, each passage is how many words? Each passage will be approximately how many words? Hurry to find the answer, isn't it, Michaela? Yes. 250? No way. Each passage is close to 700. The first two passages close to 800 words. Okay, all around 800 words. First two passages. The last one is much more lengthier, around 1000 to 1200 words. Variable. Okay, but that itself is a lot. That itself is a lot. Now, what is the challenge here? The challenge is not that you don't know how to get the answers. You see, we have been learning and dealing with comprehension from a very young age, but nobody has put us in a in a fix by complicating life. So in the IELTS exam, you're going to get things that are going to seem a little different. That is why you need to prepare yourself for it. You're going to get three long texts, three long passages, right? And these passages are going to have advanced vocabulary. They are going to have a much more higher meaning. You know, the passages that you see in your IELTS exam, your practice papers, are in line with what you're going to deal with when you go abroad to study. Please look at it from that angle as well. Okay, you're going to be facing all these wonderful, this kind of level. You're going into that level, so prepare yourself. You have to answer 40 questions. You have to answer 40 questions. You have to read 1200 words. You have to transfer your answer accurately, or you have to type your answers properly. All you have to do in 60 minutes. If I had given you 2 hours to answer this paper, I'm sure all of you would have got a bad night. But because the time is a factor, because we have time as a factor, we are stuck, right? We are stuck. So whenever you practice, the first problem that you face was time management. And the first solution should come from here itself. You have to start with the first major problem. Please time yourself. Have you practiced? Has any of you all practiced using a timed exam? Have you all given a timed exam for your reading module? How many of you all practice, a 60-minute reading module? Yeah, see, Abhishek says, wouldn't say so. Sonia, I'm very aware of you, so I know you will do it. Faiz, no. Ragat has practiced. Okay, please, even if you fail, when I say fail is if you're not successful at finishing your 3 passages in 60 minutes, do it. Do it and stop at 60 minutes, right? Now, when you do that, you can write these things down. What you need to do is analyze how many questions you completed. How many questions you completed in the first attempt, right? Maybe you did 35 questions out of 40. Out of those 35 questions, how many questions you got right? Okay, next time, where was the hindrance? Next, second attempt. So with every time that you are preparing for the exam in a timed environment, You are practicing your brain, your mind, your thought process to finish the exam correctly in time, answering all the questions. And this is not something that's impossible, very possible. Millions and millions of students are doing it. At least lakhs and lakhs of students have done it, and they have been successful at it only through practice. So first thing you need to do is practice time management. Okay. Now, I have another question for you. Do you know what are the different types of questions you get in the reading module? How many of us know the different question types? If you know, write yes in the chat box quickly. All the best, Sonia. You do really well. Don't worry. Okay. Supreet says, yes, I'm aware. Okay. Anshul says, okay. All right. Can you name them? Can you name some of them that you know? Come on. Can you name them? Come on, start. Sentence completion. Okay. Sentence completion. MCQs. Okay. Fill in the blanks is just fancy word for sentence completion. It's the same. Summary completion. Very good. Right. Then true, false, not given. Very good. Matching questions. Flow charts. Very good. Diagram labeling. Very nice. Table. What else? Short answer questions. Very nice. Okay. So we know so many questions. Okay. Do you all practice each question type? Do you all practice each question type? Understand each question. Are all the questions the same? Do you think you can use the same strategy for every question? Never. Every question type has a different strategy. It's not difficult strategy. This is something that you have to understand. It's not difficult. Okay. So every question type has a different way of looking at it. Some questions have got a similar approach. A few have slightly different. We teach you the order of the question. So there are different ways of making the reading module easy. Suppose you get a matching heading question. What should I do next? Will you start reading the entire passage? No, you're not supposed to do that. So learn about the different types of questions and the kind of vocabulary as well. Okay. Now, have you heard of something called as paraphrasing? Today, I'm going to give you a homework on paraphrasing. Okay. And we will check it tomorrow when I come back for the live. Okay. All right. Tell me, do you know what is paraphrasing? What is paraphrasing? What are synonyms? What is paraphrasing? Can you tell me what are these words that I just used? Tell me, Jagmeet. Write it in the chat box. When you change the sentence without changing the meaning of it. Very good. That means you rewrite the sentence without changing the meaning or the understanding of the sentence. I'll write a simple sentence over here. Okay. She was sad. Okay. She was depressed. I gave you two different sentences. Is it the same or is it different? Is it the same or is it different? It's different, Niti? Okay. Amar says different. Jagmeet says same. Why is it same and why is it different? Can you tell me? Because the meaning of sad is the same as meaning of depressed, right? Same meaning. It has the same meaning. We are only using a synonym to replace. The meaning remains the same. So your IELTS exam is going to be like this. You will never find things that remain the means. You will always find that your keywords or your main words are completely synonymized or paraphrased. So be ready. Be ready. Okay. Know the structure. Very important. Know the structure. They say, no, know your enemy. IELTS is not your enemy, but I'm just telling you that know your structure before you sit for the exam. Don't just blindly go and sit for the exam because you're spending a lot of money, isn't it? Yes? Okay. Now, Before we go on further, I would like to speak about a little bit about the speaking rooms. Okay, how many of us know about the speaking rooms and want to learn more of these kind of synonyms and paraphrasing? How many of us want to do it for free? Who wants to do it for free? Come on. How many of us? Ah, very nice. Pautik has used the speaking room. All right. Students, I want you to join. All students having an Android phone, please download IELTS Prep by LeapScholar from the Play Store app. All right. And immediately start practicing. Whether you join a class of LeapScholar or mine or any other teachers, not the point right now. The point is you are getting an opportunity to practice and improve your vocabulary and speaking in English. So this app is completely free. Very nice. Gurdeep has started from Saturday. Very nice. Please download. How many of us have downloaded? See here. See how to join. Enter the IELTS Prep by LeapScholar app. Click on the speak button. There's a small speak button down. Right? Click on it and you can join. Anyone can join. Invite your friends. Invite your parents as well. Don't feel shy. Enjoy and practice in English. Okay, no other language though. Right? So Dhaval, this is the app. IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Come on, let's see. I'll give you all a minute to download it. It is absolutely free. No charge at all. Right? We want to encourage millions and millions of students all over the world to come with us and join and learn to speak. You are going to have a fantastic experience over there learning words every day. Very nice, Nimrita. Vikash, I'm sorry it's not available on iOS, but you can use any of your family members' phone. Whoever has an Android phone, they will be able to download it. Okay, so it looks something like this, right? How many of us have downloaded it today? Can we write download it or yes in the chat box? Wonderful. Very nice. Okay, superb. Great. Wonderful, wonderful. Please do it, okay? It is an opportunity for you. It has nothing to do, with me. It is everything to do with you, right? So this is an opportunity for you to join the speaking rooms after you have downloaded the app. The link is there in the chat box. Don't waste the opportunity. I think it's one platform that you will enjoy a lot. Make time, okay? I'll give it to you as a prescription 3 times a day, 15 minutes each. It will do wonders. You will be fantastic. You'll be confident in your speaking, and that is going to improve your speaking with your examiner for your speaking exam. You see, you need to be confident. This is the place to build your confidence. Nobody is going to judge you. Yes, Akhil says it's a fantastic app. Very good. Yes, it does. So please experience it for yourself. Y'all will try it today, and tomorrow when you come back for the next live, you'll tell me how you enjoyed it. Okay. So promise me you'll tell me how you enjoyed it tomorrow. Wonderful. Okay, super. Let's continue our class. Let's continue. Okay, can you tell me what technique you use? What technique you use? Have you heard of the most famous technique? I'm giving you this as a tip today. Have you heard of the most famous technique, skimming and scanning? Have you heard of this technique? Sudarshan has. All right. This is a wonderful technique. Can you tell me why ma'am is telling you about this technique? Because it is not possible for you. It is not possible for you to read the entire passage. It is not possible. So can you tell me what is skimming and scanning? What is skimming and scanning? Who can tell me? Come on, give it a shot. You all don't need to be IELTS. You all don't need to be IELTS specialists to know what is skimming and scanning. Come on, give it a shot. Hi, Bindu. Good evening. Come on. What is skimming? Scanning is to scan fast. Skimming means to search. Okay. Skimming means fast reading. Ragat says reading what is required, important things. Okay. Getting to the context, not going through every line in detail. Very nice, Priti. Scanning means scanning keywords. Bothic, underlining the keywords, picking up words. right? In your brain, rather. Just going through the text. Important words. Very nice. Churn down the passage. Okay. All right. Understanding the context. Getting relevant answers. Okay. Let us see what is skimming and scanning. There you go. Right. So y'all are right. And for those students who do not know, skimming means to read quickly, right? To get a general idea. You want to know what your passage is talking about. So you quickly skim. You quickly skim, but don't skim in such a way that you're just reading blankly. You should be able to read and understand a little bit, right? So quick skimming. This comes with practice. I encourage you all to read your newspaper or read any article that you feel comfortable with. Do it. Next, scanning. Scanning is if I ask you to search for a particular word, you will scan that passage to find the word, right? So scanning is for looking for something particular, and skimming is to just quickly glancing through to get an idea of that particular passage. Okay, who's ready for an exercise? Who's ready? Yes, Gurdeep, you don't need to understand each word. You need to understand what that particular passage is talking about. Okay, so before we do that exercise, quickly, I want to tell you something about my upcoming batch. I have a beautiful reading, only for reading, premium batch, only 1 week. I will make you all experts. I will give you 9 hours of live classes, a very small batch. You all will get 8 speaking club slots, lots of mock tests, 5 sets to be precise, and the recordings of all the live sessions. Students, I am going to cater to this premium reading module batch. It's here from tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. From 8 o'clock in the morning, I am going to start the reading module that is exclusive to reading each day, 1.5 hours for 6 days. Within 6 days, I will make you all perfect in reading. You all will understand the in and out of all the question types. You all will learn the strategies and the placement with a lot of practice. Okay. So those students who are interested in joining the premium batch, you can see the link in your chat box. Aman, I can't send you my number, but you can see the link in your chat box. Please click on the link and the code is already put over there. You get a straight 20% off there. You'll get it for 438 rupees. I think that's pretty great to get a fantastic session of 6 hours. Finish your reading and be thorough with it. Okay, students, don't miss the opportunity. If my time does not suit you, there are other teachers and other modules. We have individual modules. So we have a teacher doing it for speaking and listening. We have Atul sir doing it. Also, he is going to be doing it for speaking exclusive. We have Nayan doing it for reading if this time suits you. Again, she'll do a speaking exclusive at this hour. So we have all different modules. Mikhail, this is per module. So I'll be doing only the reading module. How many of us have taken or entered or have become a part of the reading premium batch? How many of us has enrolled in any of the class? Very nice, Pratik. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. How many of us have enrolled into the premium module? Take it for any module that you feel you're weak at. And even if you think that you want to push your score, then please join the batch because the teachers will teach you in detail, in length. Okay, it will be a very close batch. That means the number of students are going to be lesser. So the teaching is going to be fantastic. Lots of strategies going to be shared. Lot of questions to be practiced in the class as well. All right, great, superb. We'll come back to that a little later. Okay, so let's continue. Let us continue with, yes, the question. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute. I'm going to give you 1 minute. And quickly, I want you to skim and scan. First, you skim the passage and tell me what is the highlight of these two paragraphs. Okay, your 1 minute starts now. Okay, all right, time's up. Can you tell me what is this passage talking about? You quickly skimmed it. Okay, tea. It is talking about tea. Okay, it's talking about tea. What about tea, my dear? What is it talking about? What about tea? Tell me a little bit more detail. Where did it originate from? When did it originate? Okay. What else? The tea consumption in different parts of the world. Okay. The tradition behind tea, rituals, very nice. The evolution of the tea culture, right? So you got all this information, you skimmed and scanned. Only in 1 minute, see how much of information you got, right? When you practice the technique, it becomes easy. Okay, now let's do some scanning. Let's do some scanning. Now, one thing I want to tell you about scanning is when you scan, you may not be scanning for the word, the same word. You will be looking for either the same word if it is a proper noun, otherwise the synonym of that word. Okay. Now, if I say the word significant, where is this word in the passage? Can you tell me? Where is this word significant in these two paras? Where is it? Tell me the word that is the synonym of the word significant. Very good. Superb. The answer is important. Very good. Keep it up. Superb. Okay. Initially, 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 originated. Okay. You have originated also. Okay. First, first is the more apt synonym. Okay. First is the most apt synonym. Okay. What is the synonym for famous in the passage? Very nice, Jaskaran. Popular, right? The answer is popular. Very good, Bindu. Very nice group. So, students, you must understand that they will make or create your questions using the synonyms. You have to find those words in the passage, then only you will get the answers. Suppose this was the answer for question number 1. Once you find the synonym, you'll know where is that part, and this is the best technique for skimming and for scoring in your IELTS. That's skimming and scanning. But you need to understand how to do it well. So if you understood that words are not going to be the same, you're going to clear your IELTS reading module with a band 9. That's for sure. Okay. So I'm going to be teaching you so many more techniques like this from tomorrow onwards in the class, right? Now, another tip I'm giving you is please don't stick to one question. Kindly practice multiple questions. Don't be disheartened. Maybe you are good at, say, sentence completion or true, false, not given, but you are not good at matching headings. So, if you're good at something, practice less of that. But if you are making mistakes in a particular question, please practice more of that. Don't ignore it. The more you find out the strategy behind that question type, you're going to ace that. You're going to ace that particular question type, okay? Because you already know the rest. So now scoring a band 9 becomes very, very easy for you. Scoring a band 9 becomes very, very easy for you. Build your vocabulary. This is what I'm telling you. IELTS is all about synonyms and paraphrasing. If you do not know alternative words and their meanings, you are not going to be successful at cracking the IELTS. Okay, so even if you know your strategy and understanding are two different things, right? You cannot combine them together. The understanding takes you on to a whole different level. Can you tell me what you are doing to improve your vocabulary every day? What are you doing to improve your vocabulary every day? What are you all doing? Reading the newspaper? Reading on the internet, Arun? Okay. Recollection, very nice, Nikhil, that works. Reading books, reading news. Okay. All right. Reading 10 for a day, for 10 minutes a day. Okay. All right. So students, when you read, you should not be passive readers. Okay. You should be active readers. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning? When you come across a word as you're reading, please write it down. For example, today we came across the word important, right? Suppose suppose you didn't know this word. This is just an example, okay? Look up the dictionary for its synonyms, right? So immediately you will have, can you tell me some synonyms for important? Significant was what I said. Next, give me main, essential, crucial, critical, very nice, pivotal, very nice, indispensable. Can you see the number of words that's coming here? Next step, make some sentences. He played a significant role in the movie, right? Make your own sentences. Until and unless you use it, you will not understand. It will not stay in your brain. Imperative is also fantastic. Okay. He played an essential, a critical role, a pivotal role, an indispensable role. So this is how you should study. See, this is your word. These are your synonyms and these are your sentences. This is called as active reading. Very important for you. Okay. So don't just blindly read, passive reading. Okay. You need to involve yourself and learn at least 2 to 3 words in a day in this format. At the end of a month, you're learning close to 100 words. It's an achievement. It's a fantastic achievement. The same word that's going to help you in the reading module will help you for writing and speaking as well. So you're playing a fantastic part to improve your vocabulary, not only for the IELTS exam, but also in the future. Guys, do you know that the IELTS exam is not the end of it, right? After that, you have your visa, you have your interview. So prepare yourself right from now. Right from now. Okay, learn to carry yourself well, learn to speak in front of the mirror, learn to practice vocabulary that will help you for reading as well. So build your vocabulary. Now, suppose you want to practice, please practice from reliable sources like your Cambridge books and the academic texts, right? Make sure that you're reading something that is making sense, and don't stick to only one type of one track reading, right? You have to read a few days you have to read in sports, then some days you have to read cinema, maybe weather, maybe climate, maybe automobiles. It could be anything, right? So variate your reading, and newspaper is the best way to do that, because you would get all the vocabulary under one umbrella, right? You're going to get everything under one head. It's going to help you a lot. Okay. Now, homework. How many of us are ready for homework? Okay. So take a screenshot here. Okay, I'll tell you what you need to do. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Okay. So what you need to do is, I have written two sentences, different colors, right? Now, these two sentences are the same sentence. Same. The meaning is the same. You have to find the synonym or the paraphrased words and you have to tell me tomorrow. Okay. So we will do one so that you know what you need to do. Let's do the first one. This product causes the breakdown of excess body fat and will help people shed pounds. Can you tell me the words that have been paraphrased in this sentence? Very nice, Gurdeep. Write it in the chat box. Okay. So we have, you write it together, right? So you have shed is, okay, breakdown of excess body fat and it will help people shed pounds. Shed pounds here is nothing but lose weight. Okay. Okay. Lose weight, shed pounds. Breakdown is also lose. Yes. Okay. Causes, helps, people, helps. Okay. Excess body fat. Over here, they have written extra fat. All right. So this is how they have used or paraphrased certain words in this sentence so that it doesn't change the meaning. The same way, take a screenshot and understand how they have, okay, how they have used synonyms in the same sentence to, but it means the same. So that's your homework. Find the synonymous words that have been changed in the second sentence. All right. Now, once again, students, before I wind up, I want to remind you about the speaking room. Please don't forget to download the speaking app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar app. I will try to join you all today. Please download IELTS Prep by LeapScholar app and download and join the speaking rooms and practice English every day. Those students who are ready to come with me on a journey to learn your reading module, please join the IELTS Premium 1 week. It is a special batch, truly. Okay. So you will get 9 hours of live classes. I will be giving you expert writing evaluations as well. Join the premium batch for just 438 rupees. The code is already put into the link. You only have to click the link. You can join any teacher's batch. Please join any teacher's batch according to your requirement and your suitability. Nobody is forcing you to join a fixed time. Please join according to your suitability. Is that clear? Yes? How many of us have joined the premium batches? Any teacher's premium batch today? How many of us have joined? Very nice. Yes, Mehek. Yes, after my reading, we will have a writing batch also. But there is a writing batch here if you want. Here, if you see over here, Ritika ma'am is going to teach a writing batch starting from the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And Nayan is going to be doing the speaking batch. Yes. Do not hesitate. Yes, please join. Please join. It is even for general students. My dear, who is this person? His Falta, the listening, speaking remains the same for the general students. Reading also remains the same. Writing is only letter difference that we give y'all in the class, that you don't have to worry. So y'all will be very happy. There will be no problems as such. You will be learning and you can ace it. Okay. Yes, Mehak, I remember you. Please join the batch. Please join the batch. Perfect. Okay. So that with that we come to the close. With that we come. Yes, Vandana, writing is difficult. I will have a writing batch shortly after the reading batch. Okay. So you can then join me there. I will share with that. You will be able to see once you join these master classes, you will be able to see. In case you're interested, you can join those as well. We do have a writing batch which is going to be started by Ritika ma'am. I think it's going to be in the evening, 8 to 9:30 p.m. It's a wonderful time as well. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to meet you tomorrow. We'll discuss the homework as well. Take care. God bless and see you soon. Ta-ta.